had about his father. Jacob was really upset with his father. He stated that he hated his father, that he felt that his father doesn't need to be alive, that he shouldn't even be given life. He felt that his father needs to just rot in jail.
At first, I thought he was joking. I thought it was bogus. But, I mean, the more I started listening to his stories of how much he hated his father, it all seemed like he could actually do it.
What happened in that case during trial, we had a witness, I'm not sure if one of the alleged victims, let me just say that, testified on Dr. York's behalf and stated that there was a lot of testimony in the direct case that things that happened to this particular alleged victim. And we presented the actual victim. Now, the government didn't present the alleged victim. They just had witnesses say this happened. You follow me?
Which?
Right, when they didn't present the witness though.
Wow.
So we called the witness, the alleged victim, the actual alleged victim that was named in the indictment, and she said nothing ever happened to me. And I never saw anything happen to them. But nothing ever happened to me. And after she went on a grueling cross-examination by the government, she maintained that Dr. York never did anything to me. All right? And we as the defense, and I want you to understand that the trial, and this is something people need to understand, the actual trial, we did not lose the actual trial on the facts that were presented at that trial. All right? And this goes back to losing the case before the trial started without answering the, having the pre-trial correct. But based on the actual evidence presented at trial and the actual items in the indictment, we established doubt, reasonable doubt in this case, because we presented a lot of witnesses that you would think in a regular prosecution that the government would present, such as one of their alleged victims as named in the indictment. They should call that witness, not us. So we were calling people that were considered alleged victims in the indictment to testify for us. There was even one alleged victim that was called, the government had not even talked to, but they put in the indictment. They didn't even know her age. They didn't know, all they knew was a name, misspelled her name. Didn't know her age to establish whether or not she was underage. They were up through trial trying to find a birth certificate. It wasn't until after trial, now this was post-grand jury indictment, it was until after trial started that they finally found a birth certificate, did not call her to the stand, and when we questioned her, she said, nobody ever talked to me to know whether I was in Timbuktu or in Georgia, New York, wherever. Nothing ever happened to me. I don't know what they're talking about.
Wow.
Until this day, she still maintains nothing ever happened to her.
I was named as an alleged victim in the case, and Malachi York is innocent. He never molested me, nor anyone that I know of.
And then you also had the favorable concession letter.
Right.
That you was able to bring out, and the prosecutor denied that they ever written to Abigail.
Right.
Where it showed that the government was making financial offers for testimony, to Abigail's testimony.
Right. Now, to answer your specific question about that, I'm going to get back to Abigail. During the trial, after the alleged victim stated, nothing ever happened to me, I don't know what they're talking about, Dr. York didn't do nothing to me. Then they called in rebuttal. The government gets a chance once the defense presents a case to present a rebuttal case to rebut what we said or just respond to what we presented. We presented 42 witnesses in Dr. York's favor. 41 or 42? 42 witnesses. The government presented 46 witnesses. We presented 42 witnesses